Rapid7 researchers discovered an exposed web directory on infrastructure used to support a cryptocurrency fraud operation. The server contained raw phone number datasets, validation tools, enriched lead records, phishing panels, voice dialing scripts, and much more. There was evidence that the operator used AI assistants throughout the campaign's development. We tracked this activity as Operation ASTERIX, named after the open source telephony platform that we recovered on the server. The operator used ASTERIX to automate the campaign's phishing infrastructure, coordinating phone calls with phishing emails and counterfeit wallet applications. Now, the materials that we recovered show that the operator combined several techniques: bulk account enumeration against cryptocurrency platforms, phishing emails creating fake support cases, phishing calls which reference details from those emails, counterfeit ledger and Exodus applications, seed phrase theft, and Telegram exfiltration. Now, the recovered files show a multi-stage operation designed to focus on social engineering, targeting confirmed cryptocurrency users. The attacker used account checking tools to confirm which phone numbers were tied to active cryptocurrency accounts, narrowing a raw dataset down to confirmed holders. From there, the infrastructure supported several methods of outreach. So, for example, the phishing panels generated fake support cases and verification codes used during later phone calls. And the artifacts that we recovered strongly indicate that these channels ultimately directed victims towards counterfeit wallet applications designed to steal their recovery phrases. Now, if we're talking about account validation, the server had approximately 800,000 phone numbers, organized into multiple files by region and source. The largest file included roughly 300,000 German phone numbers, with additional lists covering Hong Kong, Bulgaria, and directories referencing the UK, the US, Canadian fintech, and ledger lists split across 54 different countries, with the operators running the numbers through account validation tooling to identify the people that were most likely to hold cryptocurrency. One directory, which referred to crypto.com, contained a Go-based validation tool, which submitted phone numbers to a crypto.com account existence endpoint. The script allowed operators to identify phone numbers associated with crypto.com accounts before moving those users to the next stage of the campaign. Several other forms of account identification and validity checking were deployed across many different phone numbers. Now, this level of enrichment is a boon to the rogue operators, because the scammers aren't just making cold calls to random targets who may not be interested in what they have to say. Instead, the scammers are contacting people whose details they've already validated and fleshed out. The fraudster can reference their name, their location, their email address, and much more in an effort to convince the victim that this is a genuine phone call. They are increasing a level of trust before they attempt to steal the victim's recovery phrase or access their cryptocurrency wallet. The email and the phone call support one another, with the email making the call appear to be legitimate, while the caller's knowledge of the code and case identifier make the email appear to be genuine. There were branded emails impersonating Crypto.com, Binance, and several other important financial institutions. And all of this before we get to the Trojanized fake Claude installer, sporting a website which is a near pixel-perfect copy of the real thing. When the victim installs the fake Claude code, what it's actually doing is installing a fake Ledger Live application. Once the malicious payload is installed, the script executes the legitimate Claude code installer, allowing Claude code to be installed normally while the fake Ledger Live application remains hidden and persistent in the background. If you want to know more about the AI-assisted development and jailbreak attempts, the infrastructure, the lateral movement, and the OPSEC, their techniques, indicators of compromise, and much more, visit rapid7.com/blog.